when the Vikings ruled the seas. And the Vikings ruled the seas because they did a couple of things right. They had an amazing mindset of conquest and growth, and they had disciplined habits that achieved that growth. And the way they did that is because the hulls of their ships were really flat and were kind of narrow, not as deep as the Roman ships, and that's so they could go right on shore, attack, conquer, and take over. And then the habits they had is they did everything together. They did the hard things together, whether it was family, hunting, conquest and attacking and making more. They had those disciplined habits. So what I'm going to do this morning in the short time we have together is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about changing your mindset and having the disciplined daily habits that will compound to give you future growth and success in your life if you don't have that. And so if you think, well, first of all, who has goals? You like your goals? How do you achieve your goals? How do you do it? Right? You write them down, right? And sometimes you write those goals and you achieve those goals, but sometimes you start and then, that's it. I mean, if you haven't really not achieved goals, then are you really trying that hard? And then some people write down goals and they achieve them so fast and okay, then I gotta go next, then I gotta go next, and next. And it's a never-ending rat race. And unfortunately about a rat race is whether you win or lose, you're still right. So instead of a goal mindset, I'm going to challenge you and encourage you to have a growth mindset. So you say, what? Why? Are goals bad? It's like, no, goals aren't bad. Goals aren't bad at all. However, goals help you do better, whereas growth helps you be better, right? So to grow exponentially, to grow in your success, don't just think about goals, think about growth and how you're going to do that. And have that kind of mindset as you are living your life. And the way you fuel that is through disciplined daily habits. And so what are those daily habits? It can mean a myriad of things. I'm just going to share about 4 that have been successful for me in my 25 years of leadership experience. The first is my morning habit. So my morning habit is what I do from 5 in the morning when I wake up to about 8:30 when I go to work. And 5 in the morning waking up is a habit in itself because I try to wake up at the same time every day so that my body's regulated and knows to get up. I don't need alarms. My body gets up. And what I do first is what I call my jam time. It's my Jesus and me time. Why? Because that time for me grows my faith, which then helps my family and others that I'm around. It enables the growth of my faith. And then I go to the gym and I get a workout so that I can grow in my physical habits. I served 25 years in the military, and my wife, before I retired, said, when you retire, you're going to let yourself go? It's like, no, I can't, right? Because for 25 years, I was just pushing myself hard physically, and so consistently, I want to say, now, do I go super hard like I'm in the CrossFit games all the time? No. But I'm consistent in that habit so I grow, because I want to see my grandkids. I want to play with my grandkids. I got 3 boys that keep me busy. They're 19, 16, and 14. So they keep me busy, and I have to be able to keep up with them. And then after that, I have a healthy breakfast to enable my health habits in my body. So that's my morning habit. Then I go to my startup habit when I get to work. In the first 30 minutes of work, I'm checking my emails. I check in with my partner, Rob, how I can help him out, and we synchronize and do all that. And then I get after work. But I do it really quick and I synchronize, but more importantly, I set the first 5 most impactful things I'm going to do that day. And I put them on my calendar. Why? Because Michael Hyatt, if you heard him speak, says, what gets scheduled gets done. Right? So those 5 most impactful things will go on my calendar and they're going to get time. I might do a lot of other things, but those 5 are the most impactful that I'm going to get done. And then throughout the day, I continue to enable my health habit because I try to drink 72 ounces of water a day. I eat healthy. I take breaks. I stay focused in my efforts. And then at the end of the day, I do my shutdown habit. And it's in reverse of my startup. It's check my email. I start setting my 5 impactful things for the next day. And then I leave work and I leave it at work. I don't take it home. Because then I'll be ready for my evening habit. And when I get home, from the time I get home till about 9:30 at night is my evening habit. The first thing I do is I check in with my wife. I reconnect with her. I've talked to her. I text her throughout the day because that enables to be able to have a cherished and nourished marriage, right? I've been married 23 years and counting, and I love my wife dearly, and I have to stay connected with her throughout the day, but I connect with her first. And my boys know that. It's like, don't get between me and your mom before I connect with you. Okay? Then I reconnect with my sons, and then we have family dinner as a habit. When I was growing up, I can't remember one time when we had dinner together as a family. And I said, not so with my family, because it's going to enable the future growth of their future families. And so we have dinner together. No phones, no distractions. It's a phone-free zone. Right? And we get to catch up with each other and talk to each other. And then after that, we might play some games, we might keep talking, maybe watch a little show. But I'm in bed by 9:30 because that enables my health habit, because I want to get 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night. And that enables me to be at my best the next day, and so on and so forth. And so those habits are the things that fuel my growth throughout my career, throughout my life, and hopefully throughout the many years that I still have on this earth. Okay, so my challenge to you is, what is your mindset? Do you have a goal mindset that allows you to do better in the short term? Or do you have a growth mindset that allows you to see for long term for your entire life? Those are good, but growth is better. Right? And then what are the disciplined daily habits that fuel that growth for you each and every day? And it's not haphazardly. It's not pop shot here, there. Oh, I'm going to do it today, but not tomorrow. It has to be consistent. If you know the power of compounding effect, even compounding interest, if bankers are in here, it's because it starts and then it's consistent throughout the time, so it gets bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. And so my challenge for you is, what is that for you? What is that daily habit that you need to start? How can you get started today so that you can have growth in the future? Because Craig Rochelle once said, is that the decisions you make today will determine the stories you tell tomorrow. So what stories are you going to tell tomorrow? What decisions do you have to make today to start to have that growth for the future? And so, I'll finish with a story of Nehemiah, a prophet in the Bible. And he had some awesome habits and a growth mindset, but he was distraught because the walls of Jerusalem were broken down for decades. But he said, not so anymore. He asked the king's permission, and he went. And he surveyed the land, and he got people to work, but they were working consistently day to day to day. And that effect compounded, and he had a vision for growth. And in 52 days, the wall was rebuilt. A wall that had been destroyed for hundreds of years was rebuilt in 52 days because of the compounding effect that they put in the habits that they did every single day. So I ask you again, what are your habits that are going to fuel your future growth? And what do you need to start today? If I can help you in any way, please let me know. I'd love to add value to you and organization.